Yeah, I was walking with the dog, and I was listening on a podcast about the gaming industry and game studios. So I thought, that would be a very cool name for a business or a podcast or a community, the Copilot Studio. So when I got home, I went to a web hoster, filled in the domain name, and it was available. So I purchased it. We built a beautiful website on it, and I think at the first LinkedIn post we did, there was trouble. Hello world, and welcome to what I think will be the last episode for the year of 2024 of the Team Copilot Podcast.
I just want to say one thing, Jeroen. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, of course, of course. Yeah, for those who are thinking, why are you drinking beer and wine? It's Friday evening here in the Netherlands.
It's Friday evening with a blanket,
yeah.
Right? The special one.
Yeah, oh, cool, the Microsoft one. Yeah, so it's a lazy Friday evening. But what a year it was, Femke.
It was an amazing year, right? We did a lot of things. So it's good to watch back and mention a few things. What is your highlight?
My highlight? Oh, that's a good one. I think there are a couple of ones. I think the first AI in every city video, I liked that a lot.
The first one was Rotterdam.
The first official one. Yeah, for those who don't know, we also recorded a video in Rotterdam, because that was quite easy. It's next to our front door, so to say. But we didn't shoot all the stuff that we required. So that episode has never come to life.
It's just learning. Yeah.
So, but let's give it a retry next year, Rotterdam.
Yeah. But it was really funny, because why are we doing AI in every city? What is the thing that we want to achieve with that?
Well, I think the goal of Team Copilot is to make sure that everyone has an equal chance to boost your productivity, your quality using large language models, and especially Copilot. What we try to do with AI in every city is give some simple examples on how to use Copilot in your daily life, to get inspired, learn how to prompt, and do it yourself, just on a daily basis in normal activities.
Yeah, and of course we are traveling sometimes, so then we have quite of time to do this kind of videos.
Yeah,
combination fun.
Yeah, we both like to travel, but also we like to create pictures and create videos. So it's the ideal combination.
So a lot of people asking me, who is the person that always make that great pictures of you? And then I'm saying, I have a whole team around me who making that amazing pictures, but it's you.
It's Team Copilot.
It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I love taking pictures. So let's see what next year will bring us.
Video. Yeah. So next year, what kind of cities do we have on our calendar?
We already have a small schedule. At least we have Dublin.
True.
At least we have Edinburgh.
True.
What's more on the list?
I don't know yet. I hope probably Seattle, because of the MVP Summit, but I don't know yet.
I'm also hoping for New York.
Yes, that's a funny thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm also hoping for that as well, because we try to arrange an conference there, so that will be really great to be in New York as well. I think that's a really amazing one, to make an AI in every city. That's, I think, a goal. That needs to be a goal for us.
Yeah. We also have Utrecht already on the schedule.
Yeah, and I really need to laugh about Budapest we did an AI in every city there. And it was really funny because we did it like a few hours before we leave at the airport. And we thought, oh, we need to have an AI in every city. Now we need to do it like 2 hours
this
before
was
we
our
leave.
chance. We now have to do it. We are in a beautiful city. Let's go out and record some stuff.
Yeah, that was funny as well. So we didn't have that much time, but we created our new way of making a video, and that was cool.
Yeah, and if you look at that video, I don't know who of you are listening are familiar with Budapest, because actually all the shots are made at Buda Castle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we didn't have that much time.
Yeah, we only had 1 hour time.
Yeah, I think it's funny to mention that, of course, it always looked like that we see a lot of things in every city and seeing a lot of things everywhere where we are, but mostly we're traveling like early in the morning and flying back in the evening.
Yeah.
And then like a half hour to do something around it without lunch or just walking and doing lunch at the same time.
So for the people, most of what we see are airports, conference center, if we are lucky, a hotel.
Yeah, that's true. So it's funny to a lot of people saying, okay, you're traveling a lot and you're seeing so many great things around the world, and it's fantastic. And yes, it's fantastic, of course, but a lot of people don't see that it's running and making content and doing things that we really like and enjoy.
That I totally agree.
So we have like Budapest. We did Antwerp as well. It's almost ready.
Yeah, it's almost ready. You will follow our socials, then you will see it. We had Amsterdam, of course. Yeah, our own capital city.
Yeah, nice.
So a couple of cities, and you were also to London.
Yeah, London was quite funny. Yeah, that was also really. Yeah, I think it's also a really great city to make a video for AI in every city. It's like 1 hour flight, and then we are there. So it's really easy to traveling to that. And I was there for Expert Live and also seeing the Microsoft Office. So it was fun.
Cool. So what was your low moment of the year?
The
worst Team Copilot moment you experienced?
I think everything is really fun because we are having a lot of conversations about what's new, what's coming, and what kind of things that we like to make. Sometimes we try things, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The lowest, I think everything is really amazing, right?
Most of what we do is amazing. If I can say my low, it was actually at the start. So for those who would like to know, the Team Copilot first was called Copilot Studio.
Oh yes.
I was walking with the dog, and I was listening on a podcast about the gaming industry and game studios. So I thought, that would be a very cool name for a business or a podcast or a community, the Copilot Studio. So when I got home, I went to a web hoster, filled in the domain name, and it was available. So I purchased it. We built a beautiful website on it, and I think at the first LinkedIn post we did, there was trouble.
Yeah, there was trouble because someone else already had it, and the most stupid thing that was happening was that I was already on the show like weeks before, and I didn't notice that it was the same name as well. So it was really stupid.
You are at so much community events podcast. I can imagine that.
Yeah, it was stupid, but as well, also Microsoft came with that same name, right? The Copilot Studio as like new name for for the product. So we were not the only one. And after that, we were thinking about let's change it because we understand
we are
that
Team Copilot.
Yeah, we understand that this is not not really working well if someone else already have that name, and it's also already a product name. So let's change it. So we changed it to Team Copilot. Bam, there we are, new website, everything new. And 2 weeks later,
Microsoft came, I think it was built, and they announced a product, Team Copilot.
Yeah, I think we need to work for Copilot, for Microsoft. So we can think. We can think about all the names.
If you need two great marketeers, Microsoft, contact us, and we will think about all the product names that you can think of.
Yeah, that's funny. That was one of the low things. What
I think was one of my most amazing moments, it was also in Budapest, when we were sitting there and generated a podcast. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny because you mentioned that and you say, okay, I tried this. You need to listen. So we put my ebook in it with all my contents, and then someone was talking about that ebook. It was really amazing. And then we thought, okay, let's make a podcast. Let's do it.
Let's publish it. The content was okay. Yeah.
And we were at Expert Live, and we're talking with some people who would say, okay, can we do this? Is it strange, or what kind of what do we need to say that is AI generated? Because it's really good. What are your thoughts about this? And some people say,
it was mixed.
Okay. So we published it, and I know that we did it in the evening, and the day after, we saw a car driving by a Tesla listening to that podcast, and I was. You mentioned that. What? Is this really?
Yeah, that was an amazing moment. But the way how they talked about your ebook, I say they, but it was just an AI. How the AI was talking about your ebook with emotions, with a certain tone of voice. It was that good.
Yeah, and what I really like is that. Normally on a podcast that everyone is talking about a lot of things that is not really to the point, and this podcast was so to the point in say 15 minutes or 8 minutes, I don't know. It was facts, and you absolutely had everything that you want to know about an ebook in 8 minutes in the conversation. And of course there's more, but it's really good for a podcast. So that was I was shocked. I was, this is really good. But we published that online, and what kind of things happened then?
That was really funny.
Yeah, it was funny because people, not everyone enjoyed this, and I think that's fine. It's good that a lot of people really enjoying making podcasts together and put a lot of time and effort in it. So I understand that. And
in the end, that was also the reason why we started this podcast.
Yeah, true.
So the first episode was AI generated, and after that we did it all by ourselves. Don't worry, I'm Jeroen. I'm not an AI. On the other side, I think it's Femke. It's also not an AI.
No, not yet. I think I would like to be a Femke and AI as well, but maybe one day.
A Femke agent.
Yeah, love that idea. So another thing is you are someone who mostly posts about cybersecurity, and now you're posting about Copilot. How was that, or both?
At the first post, it was kind of strange. Leaving my comfort zone and going into the Copilot world, but now I'm totally familiar with it. It's also partially my job right now, being the product owner of the Copilot offerings that my company has to offer. So that's really nice. But yeah, at the first it was not my comfort zone. I was unsure whether everything I share was valuable. But in the end, I think it was. And before I started with Copilot, I already had a big love for large language models, AI, machine learning, and all that kind of stuff. So, it suits me really well.
Yeah, you did really well. It was really funny to see that you go out of your comfort zone and trying into new things. And I think it's really amazing what you're doing. A lot of people
I think what we are doing, because a lot of what we do is literally Team Copilot. We review our work, we inspire each other. So I think we are both responsible for the success.
Yeah, it's funny. Jeroen and I think we have like every evening we are chatting about what is the next thing that we're going to make? Where are we going to talk about? Yeah. Oh, let's make a demo for this. Let's try this out. This is new. Did you saw this kind of great thing at that kind of customer? Can we do that kind of things? It's like every evening, new stuff. And as well, one of the things that I really enjoyed is like Melissa came in our podcast. So I think it's great to have like not only on our podcast, but as well giving her space to do her thing on the blog posting on the website as well. It's amazing to see that some people just really want to share and have some love for Copilot. And I think it's great that we can help them as well to show that we have so much talent. And it's really happy to have her as well in our Team Copilot.
Yeah, I love her post and the podcast she did with us. She is really valuable for the platform.
Yeah, true. And we did one with Jack. It's not online yet, almost.
It might be interesting. Which one will be first online? This one or with Jack Robotham?
I think we need to do both.
Yeah, of course.
At the end of the year.
But so I'm free for work until next year. So I have plenty of time to edit videos, record podcasts, create social media posts. So it will be an end of year rush.
Great. Yeah, and Jack mentioned us on his LinkedIn, and he said, I'm going to be in the show of Team Copilot, and there we go skyrocket in followers. So thank you, Jack. That's really amazing.
Thank you so much,
yeah, for your just one of the things that I really like, that there are some people just making time for us as well, for investing in the community and sharing their knowledge there. I think it's really great that people ask Jack doing this. So I love that.
Yeah, and from a Copilot side, what have you learned this year about Copilot, about prompting, about everything related to the platform?
So many things.
Give us some highlight.
So many things. It was like a year of Copilot, right? Everything was Copilot. And one of the things that I learned the most is, I think, that from organization side, a lot of people starting with Copilot really small and say, okay, here are some niceties and try it out. So I think one of the mostly things that we learned is that is not a way how to do it. So adoption, helping organization, helping users. So I think our role is as well really important from our Team Copilot side to get showing people how you can use it and what you can do. So I think that's my year, like showing how we can do it, what's new, but as well showing some really great use cases that we already seeing and that we already tried with customers as well. And as well, I think like data security, data governance, adoption, strategy. I think we worked on so many things with so many people to to make Copilots like the best of Copilots. And of course, prompting. I did in the first weeks. I just hey Copilots, do this. And right now, when we make a prompt, we make it like so many ways better. And I think we get really great examples from great prompts and share them a lot with everyone on Team Copilot. So we learned a lot, and I think everything that we learned, we try to share as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think that I learned a lot as well.
Yeah. For me too. I think the things that we are seeing currently is just the tip of the iceberg. So a lot of more to come. If I look at myself, for example, at prompting, I think my prompts were also a bit short at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Short of details, so to say. But what I've learned over the year is that when we do a prompt, we already have a view in our mind or a thought of what we actually expect as output. And describing that, giving that with your prompt to Copilot gives so much better results. And also use it as conversational AI. What I'm also often doing is give it some data, execute some tasks of it, and after that review the response that Copilot created for me. So giving feedback, let's say on a certain role, I wrote a document based on a couple of websites. The target audience of that document is IT administrators. So, hey, Copilot, review this document as if you were an IT administrator. Give me some improvements and please present them to me in a bullet list.
Yeah.
And of course... go ahead.
No. I just want to mention I did my first hack of Promptathon last week.
Oh, how was that?
That was really amazing. But it's like 6 hours only on how to make the best prompts. So it's really funny. It's really nice to do. But what you mentioned right now, that's what we say like in 5 minutes, and then actually you have like 2 hours working on content and trying out all that kind of things that you can make with good prompts. But as well, it's really important to make like a prompt book or something like that with different teams where you can put all your prompts in and you can share with each other, because it doesn't have to do it all again. But it's really nice to share with your colleagues about what you did and how you did it and what works for you.
I think Copilot is a game of inspiration. Let's inspire each other.
Yeah,
I follow a lot of channels on Instagram. They are actually about prompts related to ChatGPT, but I can use them directly for Copilot.
Yeah.
That inspires me a lot. So you learn best from others in this case.
One of the funny things that as well was last year was that we can actually talk with Copilot. I think I enjoyed that as well. I was flabbergasted. I think, what? You can sing or you can just talk with us in our podcast. So that was really, really fun.
Yeah, I use that a lot in my car, especially when I need to prepare for meetings and stuff. It helps me a lot. It prepares me so well. Yeah. Just by sitting in the car, just as I'm talking to someone else through the car kit, of course. Mm-hmm. We are safe. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's just like having a conversation with your manager or one of your colleagues or your assistant. It's really nice.
Yeah. And one of the things that we also both really love is social media, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We are analyzing our data. We're analyzing a lot of things, how it happened and how it's going on YouTube, and are we growing, and what are the reactions from people. We ask a lot of people what they think about it.
Reading researches about the social media, what works best.
Yeah. So I think that's also something that that we both enjoying and loving to do. Love that we do this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I had on my list. Experimenting with social media. Team Copilot allows that for both of us. And one of the things that I learned is that carousels are a hot thing. They work really well.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, not again a carousel. Stop it.
Yeah.
And now it's cheat sheet.
We try to put out a carousel every week, but this week we had a cheat sheet. That was also funny to create.
Yeah,
and that was the cheat sheet about Copilot Agents.
We can make.
That's also a thing that I really love. The agents. Sure. I think M365 Copilot is awesome. It can boost the personal productivity, quality, and fun in work by a lot. But what I really like is enhancing processes. And agents allow us to enhance a process. If you analyze a process, there are so many steps that you could offload to a Copilot agent.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, but I'd love to optimize a process, and agents work so well for that. So then we have the Copilot M365 for the personal productivity, and the agent to optimize a business process. Yes. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like it also a lot. And I think a lot of things going to happen in the upcoming weeks or the upcoming months with a lot of use cases. So I think we are ready to showcase a lot of things over there and making new contents in that area. I think we are ready.
Yeah, we are ready. I think next year will be a lot of agents, because you can do so much improvement of your organization by using an agent.
True.
And no, it's not the virtual chat assistant that you see at a lot of websites where they offer customer care or something, and it's terrible. No, these are real agents that you can offload work to.
So I think we need to share our cheat sheet.
Yeah, we put that in the show notes.
So people can learn about what agents are. Yeah,
and let's also put the videos that we created on agents in the show notes or in the description. So you can get started with agents really quickly. And you literally can start really quickly. You don't have to know anything about software coding. It's just natural language that you can use to create an agent for a specific task. It's that easy.
I'm watching my screen right now and I see my feet with a Copilot tattoo. Did you know that? Did you?
Yeah, that's the opening of the AI in Every City video.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah, you had a Copilot tattoo.
Yeah, but I put it that way.
Oh, really? Was it wrong?
Yeah.
The blue wasn't up on the website?
We learned that as well.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's a major mistake.
Yes.
Well, let's re-record that when you have a new tattoo. Rumor has it that you had that tattoo at your holiday.
Yeah, that's true. My kids saw a tattoo at France, and they say, "Oh, Mama, that's Microsoft. You need to have that." It's butterfly.
How funny!
Yeah, I did that.
Of course, you did.
Yeah.
So what else happened this year? I think you made a lot of travels.
Oh yes, I was counting. It was like 40 different sessions in 17 different cities. Yeah. Yes. That's a lot.
Yeah, we should have came up with the AI in Every City idea earlier on.
Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of things happen. Another thing that happens, I think that's really nice to mention, was someone who wants to do a coffee and travels for like more than 12 hours to Amsterdam, showing up, did a coffee in the city, and say hello and hi, it's great seeing you from the community, and fly back like 12 hours.
Wow.
That was crazy thing. So I never posted on LinkedIn on somewhere because I was thinking, okay, this is crazy. This is too crazy.
This
and it
is
didn't
really-
happen just once. It happened twice.
Twice, wow. You're Taylor Swift famous.
No. Taylor Swift was also some inspiration for us, right?
Oh yeah, of course. We love Taylor.
Yeah.
If you hear this, Taylor, we love you.
Oh yeah. And one of the things that you want to mention that happened the last year?
I think the statistics. If you look at our LinkedIn account, we started with 0 followers, now 1,000+ followers. Also, YouTube is doing well. I think the last 2 agent videos both have more than 500 views on it. So that's really nice. I think people like our content.
Yeah, it's good. And
Yeah.
we
And
just
that's
started
really
like 6 months
motivates me
ago,
to-
right?
Sorry?
It's not that we are already there a year. We started like 6 months ago,
Yeah.
I think. So it's great.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
I
everyone.
like all the responses of the community because that motivates me to build more and better content. And what I like about the content related to AI and Copilot is that everyone can adopt it. If you look at my other hobby, cybersecurity, that's really a niche community. There are not a lot of people doing cybersecurity if you compare it to users of AI. There's so much more. So we can inspire a lot of people over there. And I'm ready to do it next year better, more, and engaging with the community.
Of course, we do better, more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I was thinking if there more that we want to share as well that's happening. Oh, I have one thing. I had someone
Okay.
who
The last thing before we wrap up.
last thing. Yeah, there was one person that made a song on Copilot. Did you remember?
Yeah.
Copilot
I heard that.
Song. Okay.
Yeah.
It was not AI generated. It was someone who thought, "Oh, it's funny. Let's make a song."
Yeah, that is, and nowadays we can let Copilot sing.
Yeah, of course. It was not.
Yeah,
Copilot.
we should create a song and send it back to him because now we create a song for you.
Yes. Yeah. It was a funny moment.
Yeah. So that being said, thanks for having us. Thanks for listening to this podcast. And yeah, I hope to see and I see you next year.
Bigger, more.
Bigger, more, better, more cities, more stuff. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going. Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Best.